Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Voice of Summer, Magic 89.9. My name is Zoe, doing interviews from home. And I do say it's always lovely talking to OPM artists. But I will say that this band in particular is no stranger to the limelight or the airwaves because you've been to their gigs, you've danced to their songs, and here to dish about their latest single, Honey, Calm Down. We've got Cheats in the house. Howdy, everyone. How you guys doing?
Yay.
Hello.
We're doing
All
great. How are
right.
you?
I'm doing fantastic. Is everyone safe and healthy? I just got to know.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Dot. I will take it. Okay. All right. So bear with me right now. I know we're all in Zoom, but we're gonna round robin to start things off. If you could ever so kindly state your name and the instrument you play, that would be great. We can start with on my screen. We have Jim right next.
I'm Jim. I play guitar and I sing. Candy.
Okay. Hi, I'm Candy. I'm one of the vocalists. Sab?
Hi, I'm Sab and I sing. Manny?
Hi, I'm Manny. I play bass. Kyle.
I'm Kyle. I play guitar and keys. Jason.
I'm Jason and I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Zoe. Okay, all right. So fantastic. Cheats in the house. Just in case we have some brand new listeners tuning in, or just as a really big refresher, I am curious to hear how you guys settled on the band name Cheats. I'd love to hear.
Sab?
I think we came up with a lot of different names that didn't make the cut, and we shall not tell you what those other names were. But we settled on Cheats because collectively we really enjoy playing video games, and I don't know. It's just a fun thing to cheat on video games, but not in real life. So
Oh, I see. All right. I see you. Okay, so fantastic. Cheats in the house, and that's awesome. So we're here to talk about your latest single, Honey, Calm Down. It came out on Valentine's Day, and it's still going strong, and it's a beautiful song. So sweet melodies,
Thank you.
which I believe is your signature sound. Can you walk me through the
Aw.
process? How did this song come to life? Because I'm very curious to hear.
Jim.
Jimbo.
Well, the first demo of the song was written in 2014 and I sent it to the band, and I guess that's how our process goes. Like, it takes them 8 years to open an email.
Really?
Well,
Maybe it's the way that you're signing off your email, man.
well,
Yeah.
technically it's probably 6 years because in 2020, 2020, right before the pandemic, we played it live for the first time. We jammed it, and we were all set to record it, and then the pandemic happened. But we recorded it in 2020, made a music video in 2020.
2020.
Yes.
We did it.
December, yeah.
December 2020.
But we're musicians for a reason, and we never released it. We never released the video. We never released the track. The video was directed by Kyle. It was only when we joined Island Records.
Mhm.
They were the ones who managed us, and they helped us release all the material. Yeah, so that's the story.
I see. So was it like so it's just kind of started with an email. That's what I'm gathering here. How did that happen? Like, did it just start with someone and then did it get passed on from instrument to instrument? How does that work?
It usually begins with Jim sending all of his emails.
Okay.
And then it depends on whether all of the members will reply.
That's our gauge
So
of whether it's
yes,
a
Yeah.
workable
that's
song or not.
basically the process.
How many
Okay.
It
replies
starts
you
with
get.
Jim.
He sends
Yeah.
about 8 songs a day, so it's, you can't really blame us for
Yeah, because
kidding.
Taken
Jim is
aback
a
a little bit
machine.
by that.
Have to
Okay.
say all of them are bangers.
Oh.
Well, thank you, but my gauge usually is because I always expect Kyle to answer. But my ultimate gauge is if Candy or Sab, and the fact that Sab lives with me, I think I guess that's the one that moves the needle when either
Okay.
of the
When it goes back full circle,
yeah,
basically.
because usually when they sing and they send like their take or that's when the song becomes alive, and that's when everyone really, goes.
Okay. I see, I see. All right. Well, I have to get into this email thing. I need to get looped in. Somebody needs to loop me into the thread so I can hear these 8 songs a day. I mean, that's crazy. It's probably just coming at you with the most awkward times of the day, but so that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that. And shortly after the single was released, you released the music video. What I love about this is you managed to make it feel as intimate as the song. And even if there's a sense of melancholy to the single, it looks like you had a lot of fun shooting the video. So tell me about the music video process.
Direct.
I've said this before, and it's kind of like a home video with our family, and it started as an outing, an out of town trip,
Mhm.
and we were like, okay, let's just bring our cameras, let's bring some clothes, let's cook some good food, and um we just started shooting some stuff and then connecting some dots, and then that's what we came up with. It was fun.
It looks like it.
Candy and Ali are such great actors.
Any
Yeah, we
any words of wisdom from the actors themselves, the main actresses?
Well, I think one thing that Ali and I did before shooting was we had to internalize, because if you haven't seen
Had
the
a
music video
workshop.
yet, yeah, if you haven't seen the music video yet, it's me and Ali, and we're a couple, and we're fighting. So by that I mean, by internalizing, I mean we pretended to fight before the shoot. So just so the acting would look as normal or as natural as
Right,
possible,
right.
and it worked
Method.
out.
And by the way, Ali was cast. Ali is one of our best friends. By the way, he's like an extended member of Cheats, and he wasn't really set on being the main actor in the videos because he's in 2 videos that we shot on that
Say
trip.
on that trip. Yeah.
Then, yeah, he actually that wasn't even his jacket, no, his suit. That was
It was
borrowed.
mine.
Yeah,
It was
that was
mine.
Kyle's.
You kind of just
He
got, here
hasn't
you go.
returned it.
And to be fair, I mean, our working relationship with Ali has really extended to him writing a couple of our songs. He wrote our first
Wow.
Tagalog songs. So that's Tawid and Hakbang. And
Mhm.
I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but we have some stuff up our sleeves.
So this is not included in the 8 songs a day from Jim. This is completely from Ali. But I love that. I love that. And I totally get the whole home video vibe, just as Kyle mentioned it. It just brings a smile to my face, even if, there's this serious message. It's kind of twists you up a little bit, but that's what I love about art. And so wonderful. The band Cheats is with us here today, 7-piece OPM rock band. You all have your own personalities, and that really shows in your music, whether you're on stage or on the record. And from the bands that I've spoken to, it's the different people. That's what it's all about. It's the push and pull of ideas that kind of brings out the best music. So I'm curious, when you find yourselves in situations where this person wants this, that person wants to go that route, how do you come to a consensus as a band? How does Cheats come to a decision?
It's a good
Yes, Manny.
Oh.
Manny
Name
is our-
dropping already. I like where this is going.
That's ironic because usually I just go with what everyone else likes.
I don't know.
I think, well, basically, yeah, it's like that naman talaga. Like strangely enough, as long as we've been together, we've never really fought over a song. We've
Wow.
That's true.
always felt
Is that true?
like, okay, this is that really sounds right. Or if anything, we're just confused a bit at first. I mean, mostly me, but we've never fought over a song or a direction of a song. It usually comes pretty naturally, and that's why we enjoy playing together so much. So yeah.
Yeah, and like what you said about the members having all these different personalities, that's what makes it really enjoyable and really fun. Kasi ako personally, when we're writing songs and playing together, I kind of just let the chaos ensue and like let everyone's personality really shine through, because that's what makes it I think that's what makes the band unique. In
Yeah.
the end.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's an interesting and good takeaway for up and coming bands too. Like especially for those who look to you for inspiration, I'm sure there are a lot. And so you've not only made your mark as a household name in the local industry, but you've also performed internationally as well. We're taking a walk down memory lane here, opening for major acts like Massive Attack, Churches. I can't comprehend. What does that feel like? How does it feel that your music has gone beyond the Philippine seas?
Jason.
Super stoked. There's nothing like playing internationally. It's not just being in front of a different crowd. It's not just being among these different acts that we look up to. It's also like the logistics of everything. Everything's so organized, and we were treated well. We stayed in the same hotel as these people, and that's just the fact that we're not being downgraded or anything. We were treated as equally as everyone. It's great. Yeah, and of course being in front of people who've never seen you before, and then they come up to you afterwards and they say stuff like, you have a great drummer and you have great songs and all sorts of stuff. It's
Come to our country.
yes.
Something like,
Because it's more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them do ask questions about what our scene is like here, and to be honest, we have a very, very good local band scene, compared to like other regions who don't even have half the number of venues to play live as Manila at least used to have before the pandemic. So yeah, we're super blessed
Right.
here, and we have a lot more to share internationally.
So speaking of a lot more to share, is there a new album in the mix? I mean, we're all waiting. Is there anything that you can tell us about that?
Well, I mean, Jim sends 8 songs a day. So that's like how many
Right,
albums are
right.
we? That's
so it's a matter of just
10
picking
albums.
That's
which
an
one, I
EP
guess.
every single email.
every single day, and it's years into the pandemic. So you can imagine how many albums that already. Yeah.
Yeah, band practice is all about filtering. It's like, which one?
Oh.
Everyone
Yeah.
just votes and then, okay.
But to answer your question,
Well, I
do
like
we
that.
have an album coming up?
Jim.
Do we?
I don't know. I mean, I think we have 4 recorded songs, and
Okay.
so our thinking now is just, I think I'm pretty confident now once we start playing live, we might actually be pushed to like, okay, let's just finish this thing. Because right
Yeah.
now it's like there's just that's always been our gauge. And like Sab said, right now it's just us filtering everything and saying what's nice or not. But what we loved the most before was playing live, and
I'm sure.
playing live and seeing how people react, and then deciding from there like which songs connect.
The live scene is really the game changer. I think if we were to release an album, it would be during a time when we could have a proper album launch.
That sounds about right. Yeah. And hopefully that'll come around soon, crossed fingers, because I really want to hear it. I want to hear all of those songs in the drafts. So beautiful. If my math is correct, you guys have been together for about 9 years. Is that right?
Right?
Really?
Right.
Wow.
You're like
what
the first
Nick?
person to point that out. We don't even know. So thank you for telling us, Zoe. We had no
Okay.
idea.
Okay, so let me start this again. You guys have been together for 9 years. That's crazy. But I want to know, what is the magic glue that has kept you together all this time? Because 9 years, that's a whole relationship right there. You treat your
Yeah.
songs like your kids. You've got a bunch, and if Jim is right, I mean, you've got a bunch of kids, waiting to come out. So, how did you guys do it? How did you stay together all this time?
If I can answer this first, the key word is the relationship. You said it yourself. I think it's very important that we have a really good relationship. And, I'm not sure if all the listeners know, or the fans probably know, but we're best friends first and foremost. So I think that's a very important factor why, after 9 years, we're still here. like no fights whatsoever. We still agree eventually on every decision. There's no conflict. So yeah, because we're best friends. That's it.
True.
Yeah.
I love that. You're all on the same
Yeah.
level, basically. That's something definitely to aspire to, even if you're not in a band. Like if you're just someone looking for a band of people to stick together with. It helps really, to just have a bunch of these friends who are your best friends around. So beautiful. Wrapping up the interview, I did this one thing actually for another local band not too long ago, and it would be nice to start a tradition for bands that have reached a certain maturity, such as Cheats. Don't forget, 9 years. You guys have been together 9 years. So if we could treat this interview like a time capsule that you would check back in 5-10 years time, what would you want to say to your band, like 2 cheats from Cheats? So my screen has kind of shuffled right now, and Kyle, I'm going to point the mic at you. What message would you want to give the band and look back on 5-10 years time?
Woo! I love it. Great question.
Great question.
Yeah.
Hard question.
Finish the album.
Thinker.
Finish the album. I mean, assuming all goes well, 5-10 years from now, I guess congratulations.
You made it.
You kept doing it and you're there and it's all worth it.
Oh, that's nice. So I'm gonna be calling the names. Manny, you are next.
Oh. Ano ba? Sorry, I'm talking to my past self or my future self again.
Think of it like it's a message in a bottle, and you're gonna open it again in 10 years.
10 years.
So it's kind of like a frozen message that you want to look back on.
Oh, congrats. You've been doing this for 18 years. No. Well, if ever I'm lucky enough that we're still doing this 10 years on, I'd be thankful. I'd be happy.
You're not
to-
answering the question.
What would I say? What would be the
Yeah, the
message?
Message that you would send to
Dear Cheats,
Dear-
love Cheats.
Wala. Thank you.
Thanks for the memories. Okay.
Thanks for the memories, basically.
Okay. All right. Shall I move on? On my screen, I've got Jason up next.
You're muted, Jason.
My message to myself would be, hopefully by now you've played in Japan and the United States and Europe. If not, okay lang yan.
Ganda.
There. That's my message to myself.
Okay. Sab, you're up next for me.
I would say don't forget to have fun with your best friends.
That's lovely. Okay, Candy.
I'd say I'm glad you never stopped creating. And I'm glad you you decided to release a Tagalog single all those years ago.
That's an achievement. All right, Jim, we're going to close out with you.
I'd say every show was worth it.
Oh.
That's beautiful. All right, so that's OPM Rock Band Cheats for you. I'd like to thank each and every single one of you for taking the time to chat with me today, and I appreciate it. This has been really fun, and I hope you've had fun too.
Yeah.
We did.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Zoe.
Okay,
you
all
so much.
right. So wonderful. Cheats with their latest single, Honey Calm Down, is still going strong on our playlist. So stay on the magic for that. In the meantime, stay safe and healthy. My name is Zoe. Have courage and be kind, everyone. And you're listening to the Voice of Summer or Magic 89.9.